major arrests occurring in the NBA and all throughout professional sports over gambling rings. This is something that doesn't surprise me at all. It was something I predicted when they started to promote gambling at sporting events. Putting gambling in the faces of people that are already struggling or vulnerable to addiction is one of the most sinister things I've ever seen. And if you ever want to ruin your life, not just ruin your finances, that's going to be a given. But if you ever want to ruin your life, then either form a gambling addiction or marry or date somebody with a gambling addiction. These addictions are heavy. They can put you in such a financial hole that people have unalived themselves over this. It is something people tend to keep quiet to themselves. It's something that people don't listen to. When I talk about it, people are going to ignore me until the problem gets so bad that they can't ignore it or something terrible has happened. Let me just give a warning to everybody out here that's listening, because, I'm a finance guy, and I can just tell you from what I have seen, and remember, my wife is an addiction expert. She's a full professor of social work and a therapist. This is going to be bad. Not only these arrests are just the tip of the iceberg, this is just what you see. When you see one roach in your kitchen, that don't mean you got one roach in your kitchen, if you know what I mean. So I would encourage you, if you are listening and you give a damn about your future, you got to warn other people that you care about, because the people they're targeting the most are young black men. Young black men, particularly in their 20s, are the most vulnerable to gambling addictions. And I just don't want to see anybody go through that pain. So I'm making this statement almost like a public service announcement. I'm not in my 20s anymore, so I hit OG status. So ultimately, I am just screaming the alarm for anybody that wants to hear it. A lot of people they think they're investing. They're doing things like stock options and stuff like that, which makes them think that they're investing. It's not investing. It's gambling. It's gambling. Anything that can cause you to lose large amounts of money very quickly, it ain't fun. It ain't fun when the rabbit gets the gun. And when the stock market starts to dip, that's when you're going to see a lot of people losing everything and going into depression, ending up going into therapy, having to get treatment, and ruining their own family. So be careful. That's it. If you want to learn how to make money in a safe way, put the word money in the comments. If you're on Instagram, you can join my class. I teach 10,000 people every morning for free, and my PhD's in finance, which is money. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.